Here hanging out at an estate sale, I just want to be clear. We're not racist.
Right.
And we love all our brethren of other races.
Right.
God does not want us to be racist because it's a sick cancer. All we're doing is just stating that there are Americans, 8, 9, 10 generation minority Americans who are suffering and barely getting by. And that's the original conversation that I was having with Gary, is that he said, man, I need more work because there's so many guys that are illegitimate contractors sweeping the jobs underneath them because they're working for wages that are not in compliance with the work that's being done.
Right.
So it's like, if I paint this house over here and that's a $10,000 paint job, well, Gary don't want to do that job for $1,400 because he's going to be breathing chemicals. Right. And there's a certain pay rate for a qualified skilled contractor to do that house. So if somebody comes in that's not a legal citizen, then they're in desperation mode. So they'll do the job for a little of nothing. So we're not pointing out that foreigners or people coming in are bad. We're just saying that there has to be checks and balances.
Okay, let me show you. Just hold on 1 second. Get this on my phone. This is going to shock the hell out of what I'm about to show you. Let me get my phone out the car.
Okay. So in other words, I want to elaborate one more time. It's not a race thing. Please understand, I am not racist. I have so many different bloodlines in me. I am not racist, and I love all people. I love the Chinese culture. I love the Indian culture. I love the Hispanic culture. I love the black culture. It's about people understanding that we are Americans first. There's about having order. It's also critical that people who have come to the country, America, that they understand that there are dynamics in place that a lot of the minority communities are not being taken care of properly. The jobs are not being distributed fairly, and that this racism, this racism that's going on is sick. There's more racism now than ever before. People, you can't blame poor black kids for the problems, black men that have no jobs for the problems. You could blame a lazy black man that doesn't want to work, but you can't blame the whole problems on a specific race. You have to look at the whole big picture, and there has to be checks and balances, and there has to be a fair distribution of jobs and an understanding that we all are in this together. This racism, this hate, this greed, this lying, this pointing the finger, this spirit of racism. If you want to end your life, if you want to take your life on a shorter path, be a hateful, racist bigot. You will have a cancer crawl up within you so fast, they won't know what hit you. You know why? Because God hates it. You want to say, I hate white people, I hate black people, I hate this and that. That's fine. Let that cancer live in you. And guess what? We'll be talking about you at your funeral of how you were a bigot. So racism is not the key. It's understanding each other and understanding each other's background and what's culturally fair.
Okay, let me show you one thing.